Hello there, and welcome to another theHunter Classic gameplay video. My name is Wimp, and in this video I'm going to be looking for, and probably not finding, a 340 plus feral goat here on Bushrangers Run. Now, I've spawned here at the lodge just so I can show you what I have in my lodge already. Those of you who have seen some of my videos before and have heard me talk about my target scores for certain species will know, and those of you who haven't won't, that I have a target score based on what the highest score in the leaderboard was, and my target is 85%. So at the time I wrote down my little target thingy, the highest in the leaderboard was 398, and 85% of that was apparently 340, so that's what I've been trying to get. Editing Wimp here, just a quick note to say that actually 340 is 85% of 400. I had obviously rounded up when I divided it by 100 because it was 3.98. now this guy here is my biggest, 331.8, and he's a piebald. My biggest common is a 330.8, so only one less. But I have never gotten a 340 or above. That's my biggest there. Now, I hunted these guys for maybe a month straight, and if we go to my skills, there I am picking which weapon I was going to bring. So I hunted them for about a month, and in that month, there. So max tracking, max spotting. Now until very recently, that was the first, that was the only species where I'd got to max spotting with. Ooh, I already hear a goat. Now I do have another one somewhere that was fairly recent, and I can't remember where it is. Or am I misremembering? Have I still only got the one? Okay, there you go. Sort of proves my point. I hunted these guys trying to get a 340 plus so much that they are my only max spotting species. I thought I had another one recently, but I guess not. Now, because I've spawned at this lodge, I am going to go and check True Hunter's location where he bagged himself a 350. He did this video 2 years ago. Now, I'm not obviously expecting there to be another 350 there in the same spot just because he had one there. But since I'm starting here to do the intro and to show you the trophy lodge, I might as well go and check that location. But my plans after this, I'm going to start a new hunt, spawn at this tent, and go to this tripod stand to hunt at that feeder. I have filled all my feeders, they are all full, and this is the usual way like I was doing for the month. So I'll do that, then I'll fast travel to this lodge, where I usually walk to this hill, walk along the edge of it, and then I sort of crouch and crawl to that tripod stand to hunt this feeder. And then I will either, depending on how much time has gone past, fast travel to this lodge where I am now, and walk to that tower to hunt that feeder, or I will simply walk across and do it from this one, depending on whether I can fast travel or not. So that's the plan. Equipment wise, so this ground blind here I want to move slightly so that it's in a better place for when I come this route, because at the moment I either have to try to crouch or crawl my way around any goats at the feeder in order to get to the ground blind or the tower from this side, or I obviously come from this direction where I always use the tower. So I'm going to move that and I have left myself a gap, but I have the callers that I might need, the axis deer, the hog squealer, and the one for the foxes. Weapon wise, I am bringing the snake bite because again I want to get that up as high level as I can, but I thought it might be nice to bring the 7mm Buchta rifle with me, so I'm going to be bringing that. Thank you. Right, so I'm now going to go check over here-ish and over here-ish from this hill. I'm such a child. And so if I don't find anything there, I'll bring you back when I get to the feeders, when I get to the first feeder, to show you what shit is there. Now, like I said, I hunted these guys for a month and I still didn't get a 340. The fact that I'm only hunting them for one night, I'm not expecting to get a 340. But it is like the lottery. If I don't try, I never will. Every shot not fired is a shot missed or something. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Here I am at my tripod stand. I already know there are feral goats down by the feeder because I just had a call. So over here there were 2 foxes. Actually, they were about there. Let's see, a fox, a group of roo. That was it. So, new hunt, I spawned at the tent, as I said. There was a fox at the tripod stand. Luckily the game was kind enough to let it call, and I then had to lure it over there so that I could get it out the way. So it didn't run towards the feeder and spook all the goats, of course. Right, let's see what's down there then. Just the one? My god, there's normally dozens. Well, a dozen. Is that it? Just the one? Oh, another one there. No. Let's have a quick look around. Oh, a bunch of hogs. And another hog. Thanks, game! Anything up on the hills? Shut up! Laughing at me. Ha 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 ha! There's only 2 of us and we're both crap. Ha ha ha! We're so clever. Sorry. Oh, there is another one. 3 of them. Okay, let's have another good look, because I'm guessing that one was behind some rocks or in a bit of tall grass or something. Yeah, see, I completely lost that white one then for a second. Yeah, okay, meh. Right, time to fast travel, and unless there's something here at the lodge, I'll see you over at that setup there. Whee! Of course, a fucking pig. Right, then. Right, I'm crawling up to the tripod stand of the second setup. Nightmare getting here. There was a group of hogs asleep there, and as I was going round to where they were sleeping, they woke up and walked that way through the gap. And then as I I had to wait for them to cross, and then as I was getting to the very edge of this hill, a lone hog then came the other way through the gap, and I had to bow it. On top of that, as I'm walking along the edge of this hill here, I could see there was another group of hogs walking that way, which I think is the footsteps I can hear to my left now. Although I can't hear anything at the moment. I could see a goat Maybe over here-ish. That didn't draw anything. And I just had a call from one over here-ish. But so far I've heard nothing from this feeder down underneath this tripod stand. So we'll have to see. But at the moment, I've been quite disappointed by these feeders. I don't know if something has changed in the game. 1. 2. What could I hear walking then? There doesn't seem to be anything there. No, bollocks. I meant to switch seats. Switch seats. Yeah. They give me a different view. So the one with the big curly horns there. Oh, I don't know then, but the white one I saw over there had the same curly horns. What's that? Axis deer by the looks of it. Oh yeah. Hello. Up to 160. Another goat. Okay, I'm gonna make my way over to this spread then. See what we can find over there. Oh, hang on. A herd of goats. Any of them look decent? I think they're coming into the feeder. They look like they're moving in the right direction. Nothing particularly stands out though, yet. Ah, there you go. It was hogs I could hear walking past. Did I just see a albino one? To the left of that belted guy. I think I just saw a white thing, possibly. I guess not. Right, I'm going to stop recording now. I'll bring you back if one of these turns out to be good. Otherwise, I'll see you over at the other setup. Right, I've made it to the tower at the third setup for goats. I thought I had trouble getting to the second one. This one was insane. So, story time with Wimp as he has a big fucking moan, right? So, as I leave that tripod stand, the 2-person one, some of the goats leave the feeder and they head that way as well, so I have to try and be careful not to spook them towards this crossing. There was a group of feral hogs sleeping there. There was a group of feral hogs crossing that way, one of which I had to bow and it didn't die. There was a group of kangaroos crossing on that side of the of this river crossing. There was another group of feral hogs asleep there. And then as I'm crawling, crouch walking, as I'm crouching, oh my god, see, it's fucked my brain. I suddenly hear stomp, stomp, stomp in front of me. A group of kangaroos walking that way. I went prone as soon as I heard them talking. See, what the fuck? As soon as I heard them walking, I went prone. But they walked straight up onto me and they fled directly towards the goat feeder. So I doubt there's going to be anything there. And as if that wasn't bad a fucking enough, there was also a goat buck walking that way right across my path. It's no wonder people like me think the game does it on purpose. I mean, that's just all of that as I'm trying to get to here. Those goats are walking the same way I'm going. These feral hogs walk across in front of my path. Oh, and by the way, they're not just walking in a straight line as I've done that arrow. No. They're doing this. I'm gonna walk backwards and forward towards the player. Moan! Fucking moan! Yeah. That bell was fucking deserved. Yeah, and as if all that wasn't bad enough, I'm now hearing stomp stomp over to my left as well. Just as I start recording, I hear stomp stomp. It's probably the ruse that fled. Yeah, nothing there. If there was anything there, the kangaroos made them flee. Go fuck yourself. So there was a goat buck call over at the base of this hill that I was hoping would be coming this way to the feeder, but so I'm going to stay here for a little bit, and then I'm going to move that ground blind there to the other side of the feeder somewhere, maybe over there-ish. Yeah, we'll have to see. So if I don't bring you back at this spread, it's because nothing turned up or nothing good turned up. I'm not going to show you me moving the ground blind. So if nothing good turns up, I'll see you back over, oh, actually here at this feeder back up there. Okay, back at the first setup. Let's see what's here. Couple over to the right as well. So the two down by the feeder don't look very good. That one looks to be the best, but he's not great. Yeah. Let's check these just in case. No, they've little horns. Yeah, I know that problem well. No, okay. Ooh, there is something. Ruse. Alright, I'll try and get the spot. Oh, over there? No. Oh, in case anyone cares, I've made a little decision. The tower that is here, I'm dismantling. It's going to go here at this crossing point. So, that last hunt, there was loads of animals there. It was, you know, what I was moaning about. But it's not the first time I've been caught out as I've been crossing there. So I'm thinking a tower would work well at that crossing point. And yeah, the ground blind that was there is just moved, just in my lodge now. And the tower is getting replaced here with a tripod stand that I have in my pocket. Yeah. Did I load? I did. Right, well then, I'll see you over at the second setup. Here we are back here, crawling up to the tripod stand. Moan. One feral hog going that way through the gap. Another one coming that way through the gap, who I bowed, double lung, harvested. 3 axis does going that way along the edge of the hill I was trying to use. There was also another axis doe just walking in circles between this hill and the tripod stand feeding. And a group of roos doing that-ish. There's always something. Now, I understand there might be a certain amount of confirmation bias. For example, there was also an axis doe, well, where the cursor was, but it was there. It didn't interfere at all, and I disregarded that. And the other moan, in the last hunt, that kangaroo that came over and I was looking at from the tree stand, I actually saw up here. Oh, although that's not confirmation bias either. I disregarded it because it didn't get in the way, but actually it very nearly did, didn't it? Because it was, I mean, I could hear its footsteps from the tripod stand, but yeah, I mean, there was a feral goat over here. That's the only other things I've seen. So out of the 10 animals I've seen since fast travelling to the lodge, 8 of them have been in the way in some fashion. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Right, let's see what we've got here. 1. Oh, I just saw something to the right as well. Well, he's shit. There. Oh, that's one of the kangaroos. Huh. He was too late. Oh. There doesn't seem to be anything else coming from that direction. I think I'm going to have to take this guy. Oh, come on. Something else there? I thought there were... Oh, yeah, I just see it moving through the tree. There-ish. Unless it's just... the leaves, perhaps. Yeah, I think it might have been. Yeah, there. You see it's shimmering from left to right as the leaves are... There, that's what I could see. As they're blowing in the wind. Okay. So I'll go get the one I just bowed, and then tower, tripod stand, and then I'm not sure if this one's actually going to be active anymore because I moved it. Thought there was something there. Yeah, I'm not having very much luck at all this evening. I mean, not just all the stuff getting in the way, but it seems all the feral goats are all on holiday somewhere. They're not at the feeders feeding. Okay, so I'll see you over at the third setup, although, like I said, I don't expect there to be anything there, but you never know. Yes, as I suspected, there was nothing here. I will check on the launcher, actually, to see if the launcher says this is active or not, but probably won't be. So, the new tower is placed. The old tower is still coming down. So, the reason I'm not leaving the old tower here as well is just because I want to keep a spare tower in case I find a really good spot somewhere. Yeah, but so I figured since I had one spare that I was waiting to find a good spot, I might as well place that while this one's dismantling. But the tripod's down, and I've done that with the flags. I've used the bushes to hide the one that's, yeah, the 50-meter one is from the tripod stand, and the 25-meter one is as viewed from the ground blind there, and I've used the bush to hide the other one from the piece of equipment that it doesn't apply to. Blah, blah, blah. Righto then, next hunt. Well, here we are back at setup number 1. I don't know what I'm hearing here. There was a female fox just now. But that sounds like more... what am I supposed to do with this? Why aren't you down at the feeder? Look, I'm right there. That's the tripod stand right there. Why are they walking this way? Don't turn towards me, you prick. While I'm crawling away. Right, sounds like they are moving down towards the feeder now. That one was quite close. Okay. Good. Oh, there you go. That's more like it. Holy shit! I don't think I've ever seen so many. It's like there must be 2 herds or something. That one looks decent-ish, but it's still not going to be a leaderboard one, is it? 190. What about that one? That's got a good curl on it. It's a doe up to 225. Oh, I was right, by the way, because I'm an idiot, and I wanted to I wanted to rearrange this setup, which included moving the feeder. That, of course, deactivated the feeder with feed in it. Duh. So yeah, I won't be going to that one. What a Billy soy. Right, I'm going to keep my eye on this lot for a little while, just in case there's a, you know, a massive one hid behind a bush or something, but I will see you over at setup number 2. Okay, herd of goats on the red dot. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, there was a white one there with some big horns-ish. Okay. I mean, I only spotted it as I, you know, put the binoculars away to get this out. So, yeah. Looks like another load of rubbish. Oh, is she an albino? Give me a sec, how do you check? So it seems the ones that are white are actually slightly greyer. So the only real way to tell there's an albino is if it's whiter than other white goats that are nearby. But unfortunately that isn't near enough to the other white goats that I can really compare. So I think the eyes are slightly pinker, but I don't know, I can't really tell. Can't really tell. Alright, here we go. But okay. A herd of goats. Not at the feeder. I'm guessing they've just left the feeder. The feeder is over there. Say feeder again, Wimp. It's over there somewhere. There's the tripod stand. I did see a couple of orange ones over there as well, and something white in amongst the trees. Somewhere thereabouts-ish. So I think there are more. Let's get the spotting scope out and see if we've got anything decent. And see, now, yeah. It could just be the sunlight, but they seem quite bright white. That one might be an albino, but again, I've no idea. It seems brighter than the one it was next to. See, I mean, for all I know, I've seen 100 albino feral goats. I just can't tell. No, I don't think they are. Oh, a roo as well. Oh, of course, walking across my path to get to the tripod stand moan. Yeah, none of these are particularly impressive. Yeah. Okay. I'll wait for that roo and then I'll see you over at the two-person tripod stand. Moan. As I'm crawling over to this tripod stand, I hear footsteps. So I stop and a feral goat walks up to me. I bow it and it ran with an intestines wound. Now it didn't run towards the feeder. It actually ran that sort of way-ish. So I carried on crawling just in case. That might be it down there, actually. And I spotted the white one that I was talking about. It was rubbish. Yeah, that might be the one I've just hit. I don't know. Okay, well, I'll probably see you back at setup number 1 over there-ish, somewhere-ish then. Ish? Yeah, give or take. Yeah, I'm not having as much fun on this one as I did with the geese from a tree stand video, eh? Right then, back at the tripod stand, let's see what we can see. A rubbish one, another rubbish one. And a roo. Okay. I did hear a bleat down there somewhere as I was walking over, but at no point did I actually see the goat that made it. Oh. And fox. Any good? No. Another 12 to 25. I've seen 2 of those already. One of them was down there-ish. We might see it in a bit. Can't remember where I saw the other one now, but might be that one. Oh well. Nothing here. Let's go halo drop down to this lodge. Whee! A hog. Alright, well then, I'll see you up there. Welcome back. So I can already see there are some goats at the feeder. That white one there looks fairly decent. There's also a herd over here. And I had a quick look from a little bit further along the ridge, further back along the ridge, and none of them were over 200, so meh. What's that over there? I see movement. Piggy wiggies. Bloody pigs. So there was one. I think it was sort of walking sort of that-ish way, and I spooked it from about, I was about there and it was about there, and it fled towards the crossing, luckily. And there's a kangaroo stomping around up there that I heard run away, which I'm not too fussed about because they're not running towards the feeder. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, annoyingly, he's come up to the tripod stand, but that looks fairly decent, doesn't it? Oh. Thanks, game. I don't know. I might have to try and risk crawling up to the tripod stand, trying to get in it. Yet again, they've all come up to where the tripod stand is. And I'm supposed to believe it's random. Okay. So his... You can't park there, sir! So his maximum score was my target, so unfortunately I'm not going to go over it. I mean, that's the best one I've seen today. 327. He's not quite, is he? He's up there with them though. 327, 330 and 331. Whatever, goats, whatever. Didn't mean to press that. Just gonna pop in here and see if I can see where any of them run to. There's one. Biggest one ever. Alright, well, I'll see you back over at setup number 1 then. Okay, here we are back at the first setup. Now, I expect that 327 will probably be the end of my luck. I can't imagine I would get anything higher than that straight afterwards. But since the feeder at the third setup over here is now active again, I thought I might as well do one more hunt and see what we get. But like I said, I'm not expecting it. I mean, I'm surprised I got that 327 in a single evening. What we got? Anything good? You look okay. Oh. I decided to switch optics just as the spotting info came up. Yeah, 280, so pretty decent, but not big enough. I think I will pop him after I've spotted the roos. Is there a roo buck as well? Don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, hang on. Before I take that decent one, let's just have a look around. There's a fox over there. See, foxes are another thing that I don't have any luck with. So my target for foxes is 29, which again is 85% of the highest on the leaderboard, which is, or was at the time, 34. And my highest fox is only 28.6. So although that's very close to 29, very close isn't 29. And it's funny that they're both on this reserve as well. The two of the three species that I struggle with are here, although one of them is exclusive to this reserve. The other one is not. Yeah, another 12 to 25. Alright. Let's take the big ginger goat then. Where's it gone? One dead goat. Right, here he is. 267. Add another 100 to that and I'll be happy, please. Yeah, one bit of feed left. Okay, I'm going to pick up some kangaroo tracks and then I'll see you at setup number 2. I was going to say spread then. It's not a spread, they're not geese. I'm approaching the second setup. There are some goats and an axis buck there. But there's also a herd of goats over there. That doesn't look like they're coming towards the feeder. So I thought I'd record and have a look. 200. But it doesn't look like they're any good. No. That 200 is the best. Right, I'll see you down there. I'm crawling over to the tripod stand. As usual, it seems in this video the game is desperately trying to fuck me over. The kangaroo that was here didn't actually carry on going the way it was looking. It has turned around. On top of that, and come back this way. On top of that, the axis deer, that buck we saw, has also come over here. It made a call just now on the red dot. Okay, and that sounds like it's right up close to the tripod stand as well. I've never had this kind of problem going towards these feeders before. I wonder what the difference is now. Just for recording this video, there's been animals in the way constantly, especially right next to the tripod stands. Moan. I mean, even that 327 that I shot come up to the tripod stand for some reason. Yeah, look, there, right fucking there. Alright, I'm just going to hop in the tripod stand and hope they come back. Hope that the feeder lures them back over. Honestly, I mean, apart from that 327, my luck in this video has been shit. Okay, I'm approaching the last setup. This is my last chance to get a 340 plus goat. There are some goats over to the right. I think they're heading towards the feeder. Hence why I'm crawling. Yes, I think I'm heading towards the tripod stand-ish, give or take a centimetre or two. So I haven't had a proper look at those goats yet. I've just seen them sort of moving around over, you know, hills and rocks and through bushes. I haven't been able to get a proper look at them, so I don't know if there's anything good amongst them. Of course, lots of trouble getting here again. So, moan. There was a group of hogs. I don't know what a group actually is called of hogs. They crossed the road, walked up to the edge of this little bit of dried up river. I was prone next to this building up under construction, there we go, tower. They turned around and walked across the road again, and then they did trot away, so I started crouch walking across the crossing here, only then to have a kangaroo come along as well, hopped straight across the road. Luckily I went prone in time and he didn't see me, and then once I was past him I started crouch walking again, and he fled that way. And then just here, in fact, feral hog, but luckily I was able to crawl across the road in front of him, and no, I thought I'd risk it, but no, he's not visible at the moment, but he might make a squeal. Honestly, I've never had this much trouble trying to get to places to hunt at a feeder where there's all, well, I say that, but actually, if I remember right, trying to get up to the north of Hirschfelden, where I was hunting the fallow deer, I'm pretty sure things kept getting in the way, but I still don't think even to this extent. I really don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's get in the tripod stand. Okay, binos out, let's see what we can see. Oh, and I've got the funny bug glitch thing where my frame rate suffers as soon as I get into some sort of stand. That's good. But they all look rubbish. That one might be the best one, the black one there. 205, was it that one? Yeah. Okay, well, oh, you look about the same. 215, okay, so I'm going to take that one. Might as well. I paid for the feed. Please don't get in the way. Thanks. He's facing away. So, yeah, no new trophy for me. Who would have thought it? And I flinched a little bit, but I got away with it. Okay. Don't know why I'm reloading. Right, here he is. Let's pick him up. Okay, well that'll be the end of the video. No new trophy for me. Hopefully you got some enjoyment out of it, because I fucking didn't. And hopefully I'll see you in another video. So thank you again, and goodbye. Just a little bonus clip. I fast travelled to the lodge, because I think I've got an idea for a thumbnail for the video, and I heard a bear over here, so I came to investigate. And although the one female I saw looked like it was walking south, they all ended up walking over that ridge and seeing me and fleeing. But then I just saw that guy. So why not? I mean, he's not going to beat my PB. He's not even going to be the biggest of this video. But that wasn't a bad shot. What's the harm in a little bonus clip? Right, so for the second time, goodbye.